Have you ever wanted to create your own career in a life simulation game? Something that has been making me question the scope and scale of the game is the fact that Life by You is launching, allowing players to create their own careers through a career creator, as well as add a new logic and behaviors to every single item from the game. And today, I want to talk about those impacts on the Life by You game. My name is Michael, and welcome back to Sovereign Gaming. I keep talking about the scale and the scope of Life by You as a gaming simulation game, and today I want to talk about aspects of Life by You that has me wondering what the scope of the game will end up being at both the early game access and at the final base game launch. Let's read the following two quotes. But we also ship with an entire career and job editor and creation tools so you can make brand new jobs from scratch. So if you want to make a store that just sells balloons, you can do just that. The game ships with the studio's internal scripting language, allowing you to edit the logic of every single item in the game. Modders are gonna go wild with it. I think that the first clarification that I would want from the Paradox Life by You team is some sort of a stream showing how the career creation tool is actually gonna work firsthand. Since no workplace will be a rabbit hole, I would like to know how we could design our own custom career trees, so to speak, with each job needing a set of tasks to complete. For example, if you wanted to design that balloons only store, would the player then have to design daily tasks for a cashier worker to do on a regular basis? And then would it be safe to assume that you could assign that job as being available from a certain building? So this is why I think we need a video that shows how the job creator tool actually works, because I would wonder if you would have to assign a set of tasks to every level of your custom job career tree. Rod Humble was also quoted saying that there would be white-collar jobs available, and just to reiterate, the quote is the following. We have hotel jobs, retail jobs, hairdressing salon, finance, regular white-collar jobs, all of that with progression out of the box, Humble explains. I do have to wonder what he means by white-collar jobs, because white-collar jobs is a pretty big generalization of a job market out there. Immediately what comes to mind are office jobs, but there are many types of businesses that can be technically classified as an office, so to speak, working within different industries. For example, there are plenty of people that work for tech companies or in customer service jobs that can be lumped into that office job or white-collar job bracket. What I feel is getting underestimated here is that by giving players the tools to create their own custom jobs, that the game will have to support many custom jobs being added into the playing experience. I know that I plan to add some custom jobs myself, but you can get really wild with this tool in that you could add in countless custom jobs from the sounds of it. And these aren't just rabbit hole jobs either. From what I understand about Life by You, these are fully functioning interactive jobs. Another point that I wanted to add in here was the fact that you can add logic and behavior to objects, and I have to raise the question as to whether or not the logic you add can correspond with a custom job that you have created. Like, is there some interactability there? For example, it wouldn't make sense for any Life by You human character to, show up into an office and have the option to do some office work on the computer, so I would wonder if you could restrict certain custom behaviors on objects to only be available for individuals that work certain jobs. Maybe I just missed that press release or some of that data, so if I did, feel free to comment below with where I can find it and with that correction. I don't mind. With both the ability to create custom jobs and to add custom behaviors to objects, it opens up a pretty substantial set of possibilities when it comes to creating custom jobs that actually reflect what they are in the real world. So suddenly your psychologist or therapist job in your psychologist job tree actually feels realistic, assuming that other Life by You human characters will actually go to therapy. Speaking how macro behaviors might actually change as you change your game, I also wanted to read out another quote as yet another point of discussion. He gave a few examples as to how the depth of the simulation can play out in the game. For instance, in Life by You, you'll see white delivery vans driving around. But these aren't just background visuals. Instead, they represent actual deliveries to in-game characters. When a computer-controlled character gets hungry, they might order groceries, which will then be delivered by one of those trucks. If we put all the pieces together, being a career creator and having the ability to add behaviors to objects, and now autonomous behaviors being programmed into the game to run in the background, I have to wonder if this would also mean that the behaviors of our Life by You human characters in our saves will also change their behaviors if a new business had surfaced. To share another example, if there was already another cafe in your town and you decided to open up a new cafe, then would there be an in-game mechanic to automatically update the entire town's autonomic behaviors so that they start to visit this new cafe? But more importantly, if there is an algorithm of some sort which determines visitors to your new cafe, does that then affect the revenues generated by each cafe? Specifically, I'm wondering if you could theoretically run the old cafe out of business if the background algorithms program your town to always visit the new cafe that popped up. Or if neither business succeeds because the population is so diluted, so both businesses suffer from a lack of cafe customers. My question when it comes to creating your own custom interactive careers is how much impact a new career can have on your world, and how the Life by You world's algorithms will engage and react to new careers that are introduced to your save. Just because I can create a custom psychologist career, it doesn't mean that I'll have the patience to actually treat. But I want to ask what you think about creating custom careers. Do you think that custom careers and interactions should have larger effects on the neighborhood and world that you are playing in? What kind of fully interactive careers are you hoping to create? Do you think that there is a place for rabbit hole careers, or are you in love with the idea of every career being fully interactive? Do you think that Paradox has cornered themselves by saying that all careers will be fully interactive? Feel free to sound off in the comments below. I just ask that you are respectful. And until next time, I just want to thank you again for watching. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, then feel free to subscribe and like for more. Thank you again, and enjoy the rest of your day.